Well, here we are, Reno. Stand up, baby, because this is as real as it gets. This is Joey Gilbert. I'm up at the house. I am bringing an important message to everybody because we're a little worried right now. Word on the street last night was there was a pack of, no good thugs coming to Reno to do harm and commit violence and do damage to our suburb areas is what we were told. Then I'm hearing that it might be tonight. But let's just go over a couple things here real quick first. Number one, I want to say this. First of all, what happened in Minneapolis is a disgusting, heinous act that has no place in this society, and I hope justice is served quickly. That being said, the protests in this town were peaceful. I watched the Black Lives Matter folks try everything they could to keep people from doing violent, harmful, insanely aggressive, and downright thuggish behavior. They were stopping them. They were trying to stop them. And that didn't just happen here. That happened across the nation. All right? The protests were peaceful and people were pissed, and they damn well have a right to be. All right? There has been a lot going on in this country. There have been too many times where violence on both sides has gone too far. But police brutality does have a place in our discussion. There have been too many times when I have seen with my own eyes or in the police reports or what I've done where I think use of force went too far. Now, I'm done on that topic because what I want to talk about right now is this. This is America. You are allowed to peacefully demonstrate, protest, and do whatever the hell you want. But what you're not allowed to do is burn shit, break shit, destroy shit, hurt people, and lose your damn minds. And that's what's happened. And it's not cool. And I'll tell you something else. The first thing our bubble-headed mayor did was come out and say, I'm going to make sure the police don't get too violent. They should have been violent. That should have never happened to our city hall. That should have never happened to our police department. Because those people weren't from here. Those were your out-of-town paid thugs. And I'll tell you this right now, Mayor. If you're not going to step up and you're not going to provide the resources to defend this city, it will be defended. Straight up. And this is not tough guy talk. I'm no Billy Badass. I'm no weekend warrior. My friends are. Okay? The people I'm going to call are, and the people calling me are. And you're all in my messages. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. All right? This is the whole community involved. This needs to stop. And what I want to ask too is this. This is something I just don't understand. What happened to coronavirus? Oh, COVID, where did you go? So either in the next couple of days, the ICUs are going to be at max capacity, people dying everywhere, or this was some bullshit, right? Remember me talking about the bullshit for the last 2 months? So you got thousands of demonstrators. No, you got guys being taken down in New York City. I'm watching on the news right now. There's no masks. There's no social distancing. So let me try and understand this. You could get a permit to riot. Excuse me. You could get a permit to protest. All right. And you were allowed to protest in hundreds, thousands. But you can't have more than 50 people in a church, Governor Sisolak. Oh, demented one. Okay? So you can have as many psychopaths out burning shit and breaking shit and destroying shit, but you can only have the businesses 50% full. And some of them aren't even open yet. The jiu-jitsu gyms, the karate studios, the boxing gyms. So you're going to police those people, and you're going to say churches can't have more than 50 people, but you're going to let all hell break loose in Las Vegas and here in Reno. That just doesn't make sense. Something is not adding up. And you expect people like me to stay quiet? You're fucking crazy, man. Because now I'm pissed. I went out to see the cleanup efforts here in Reno the morning after. And there's good folks, hardworking business owners looking at their businesses with rocks through them. Destroyed. Are you out of your mind? And the police, I mean, the presence at City Hall when those people hit, are you kidding me? What was happening? Where was the leadership? Where were the police calls to defend our property, to defend our city? And we got our casinos opening this weekend. You think this shit's going to come back through? I hope not. I hope not. Because at the end of the day, guys, this is not fair. You have Americans that you are making stay home on curfew orders, shut down our businesses again, but you're going to let these punks, these thugs, these people from not here come in and destroy our businesses, threaten our safety? No, no, no. Let me tell you something right now, Mayor CV. I'm getting calls from boys that you don't want out protecting the streets. I'm just going to say that. Chief Soto, I got nothing but mad respect for you, but there has been a failure here. There has been a lack of leadership to step up and do what's necessary. All right? Sheriff Balaam, I hope to God you guys are doing what you need to do right now to protect this community. And if you need more help from the National Guard or from the military or from federal forces or federal resources, I hope you're making those calls. Because you know Sisolak ain't going to do it. He might get out there and inspect the damage, but he's not going to make the calls. Okay? Otherwise, this never would have happened. And where has the message been calling out and disavowing what happened last night in Las Vegas to our law enforcement? There is no acceptable degree of violence or any type of, tit for tat. That's unacceptable. So, this little discussion here tonight, I want to ask you this. If you're going to let these people demonstrate, if you're going to allow these people to be all over the streets, when are you going to shut down these rioters? When are you going to shut down these people doing harm and burning things and destroying things versus sending code enforcement into a business? All businesses need to be open 100% right now if you're going to let this bullshit occur. 100% open, effective immediately. Otherwise, how are you going to stand on this? Every hospital bed better be filled in the next few days from the coronavirus, or this was bullshit. Right? So, again, guys, this is all I'm going to say. My eyes are red from being up the past few nights because I'm scared to death. I have had death threats. I have had people making, disparaging comments about me. Go ahead, dude. All right? No, just know one thing, man. No thing. I will defend myself 100%. And my friends will be here to defend me too. So, this message is for Reno. This message is for Northern Nevada. Watch your six. Watch your asses right now, because word on the street is that there's some people coming up here to do harm, not from the area, once again. And you must be crazy if you think there's a group of us in this town. And when I say the boys, there are boys, there are women, and it isn't any political party, and it isn't any specific race. This ain't the white good old boy network getting their shotguns. No, this is the men and women of Reno, Tahoe, of Northern Nevada, saying, if you come here to fuck with us, you're going to get fucked with back. Now, we might not win, we might lose, but we will put up a fight. So once again, Reno, the city that made me, the state that I call home, that I'm so proud of being a part of, get ready. Because if our state leadership isn't going to step up, then we need to step up. And I'm going to say this one more time. What happened to the coronavirus? Why are our businesses still shut down? Why hasn't every business after this last weekend and after what you're seeing across the nation opened up? You want to know why? Because it's all part of the plan. That's right. This is much bigger than us. You tell me how pallets of bricks are getting dropped on street corners in Frisco, Texas, in Dallas, Texas, out of the blue, the night of the riots. Pallets of bricks. What a coincidence. That's bullshit, man. This is orchestrated. What they're doing is planned. This isn't just happening. These guys aren't jumping out of cars and out of vans, 10 deep with backpacks, hocus pocus, abracadabra. No, it's planned. Wake up. That's why I was driving around this city last night for 3 hours, just trying to keep an eye on things, wondering if anybody else. I saw Raven up there. I saw the sheriff's department looking. I'll tell you right now, man, I see people in this town, and I see your eyes. You ain't from here. That's right. You're not from here. So if you're not from here, get the hell out. And if you're down here to cause trouble, don't be wondering what happened to you. All right? Don't be wondering what happened to you when you get your ass whooped. All right? I'm just going to tell you that right now. And again, this is no tough guy talk. This is defense of property, defense of my family, defense of my business, and defense of my neighbors. So, once again, this is Joey Gilbert coming to you to say this. I don't know what happened to our leadership. I don't know what's going on in this state. But if you expect us to believe this coronavirus bullshit anymore, you must think we're pretty freaking stupid. Because those hospitals would be packed. If what you say, if what the leadership says, if what you say, Governor Sisolak, is true, if what you say, Mayor Seavey, is true, what gives? Doesn't look like that's what's happening. Looks like this whole coronavirus thing was blown completely out of proportion. You made us shut our businesses. You made us shutter them. And now they're still only at 50%. Now tonight we're on a curfew. Because of what? Because of a bunch of thugs that might come in here? They should be met with the full force of the law. Anybody coming here at this time of night ain't coming here to do any peaceful protest. So I hope to God if they show up, that they meet a level of force that is appropriate and that is mighty. And they're turned their asses right back around and sent down the highway. Because I'll tell you right now, calls start going out from the group that I know and the friends that I got, and we start taking to the streets. It's not going to be what you want on your hands. So I'm asking all leadership to stay up. And you know what? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see people saying that I'm saying what they want to say. Damn right. Because it needs to be said. This city needs to stand up. This state needs to stand up. And those of you who have been put in positions of power by us, elected by us, do your damn job. There is no longer a coronavirus pandemic going on. There's a bunch of bullshit taking place where people are destroying property, businesses, and committing acts of violence. All right? And I'll say this is the last thing I got to say. When you got the man's family from Minneapolis getting on TV, when you got George Floyd's family, brother, getting on saying, this is not what he would want, this is not what we want, stop this shit. When you see Black Lives Matter out taken to the protesters and telling them to stop, you got a problem. All right? This was an orchestrated act of anarchy. And we need to call it what it is. So, once again, guys, this coronavirus bullshit needs to be put to bed. This state needs to be open 100%. And law enforcement needs to be given the proper authority to deal with these thugs like they should have the other night. Before City Hall, your office got burned, Mayor. They burned your office. Hello? That's called getting real. So, again, I'm up to here. I'm tired of seeing the people I care about worried sick because their businesses aren't open. I'm tired of seeing my daughter and my goddaughter with all the freaking blinds shut and the doors locked and chairs tipped against doors in case people open them because they're scared. Enough is enough. Step up or get out of the way. Straight up. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Gilbert warning you that word on the street is there could be some bad people coming to town. They don't want to tell you that. They want you to just shut your business and go home. But you know how to get a hold of me. Get in my messenger, media@joeygilbertlaw.com. I check those messages every day, and I respond to them. And to the men and women reaching out to me, please continue to do so. There will be a location that we will all amass at, just like those little pussy rioters did the other night that wanted to burn City Hall and threaten our police and threaten our city and threaten our businesses. Yeah, same shit, right? We can do the same thing. We can get together, all y'all. We can all get together. We can protect our city. So, again, I see the messages. I see the chats popping up. Bottom line is this. This is not a race thing. This is not a political thing. This is a Nevada. This is a northern Nevada thing right now because I'm up here. But if you're in Las Vegas, I hope you're doing the same damn thing, because there is no way we should be having Antifa and these left-wing idiot groups. And I didn't see, I saw CNN talking about it, but I haven't seen any right-wing groups. I don't know what that is. All right now. I see a lot of left-wing, crazy-ass people, white people, breaking and burning shit that aren't even from this city. And I see the Black Lives Matter folks and the black community out there protesting peacefully, telling these idiots to stop stealing and hijacking their message. That's what happened. Call it a spade, a spade. So, again, man, I sit here again once, again, just blown away that this is what's happening to our city. This is what's happening to our state. And I'm going to say this again. Stand up. Reno, Northern Nevada, get ready. Because if they come, they're going to get some. In Las Vegas, listen, man, I got just as many friends in Vegas. Don't you put up with this shit, man. All right? There's always going to be bad apples that spoil the bunch. All right? There are bad cops, just like there are bad lawyers and bad teachers and bad mechanics and bad doctors. Don't let this stain a profession that has been sworn to serve and protect. And every night, they lay their lives on the line. I'm not saying that you got to go up and shake hands with them and tell them thank you or anything, but you should respect them. You should respect the job they do, because they do it for you. And you know what? You know damn well who you're going to call when these little thugs come in and start tearing up your neighborhood. Bet you damn know you know damn well who you're going to call. 911, the police. And you best hope they answer. So, at the end of the day, let this message be one of unity and one of community. We stand together, Nevada. We are Nevada strong. And we are Reno strong. And no one should be telling our police that they need to be gentle with people burning the city hall, throwing rocks through businesses, threatening the lives of Nevadans and citizens of this state and citizens of this city. Because that's now how it goes down. So, once again, reach out to me, media@joeygilbertlaw.com, and stand up, Nevada. Enough is enough. This coronavirus has been bullshit from the start. And if we're not open 100% right now, why? Because the way I see it, by Friday, we better have every ICU bed packed in Renown and packed down in Las Vegas. Or Governor Sisolak, you're a damn liar. And the information that you're trying to float on us is bullshit, just like it's always been. There's no risk of dying from the coronavirus anymore en masse, right? First of all, they figured it out. It's not putting people on ventilators, blowing out their lungs and killing them. But most importantly, where they can get it, they're getting on the medication early enough and they're saving themselves and they're being treated right and the standard of care is there. So once again, we need access to hydroxychloroquine now more than ever, because apparently you can riot and you can protest and you can organize and you can be in the streets, but you can't operate your business. And you can't, open up your gym to full capacity. And you can't have more than 50 members in your church. But you can have thousands demonstrating on the street. Okay, I see how it is. Don't tread on us, right? I see that. I see you. Bottom line is, enough is enough. Nevada, stand up. Protect your community. I got your back. Do you got mine? Yeah. And I don't care what side of the fence you're on. You call me, you call my team, we will be there for you. And I'm not just talking about the law team. I'm not talking about Joey Gilbert Law. I'm talking about my team, the team in this town that's organizing to protect. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless. And make sure you start raising hell about opening up these businesses, because you've seen it. Both sides now have seen it. This is some bullshit. You can't get out there like that in the thousands, okay, and not have the coronavirus be decimating everybody if it's truly what it's supposed to be, which it's not. So again, God bless. Till next time, Nevada, stand up, stand strong. Las Vegas, represent. Don't let this bullshit come down on us. Get down there. And this is to everybody in every community. Protect your house. Protect your neighbor's house. No more. We're fed up. God bless.